It's story time, Rex.
We just...
But put down, what are you doing?
All right,
Drink your water.
The Dad's Hat Rye. That was yesterday's episode.
Yes.
Or depending what day of the week it is. It's probably yesterday's episode.
Yes, it is.
It was phenomenal for a rye.
But dramatic.
But it's dramatic, so I'm getting enough distance from that rye before I dive into the Ardbeg. That's what I'm doing.
All right. So this is one of the committee release Ardbegs, which is special edition releases from the Ardbeg distillery. No age statement. It's called Grooves. It's a reference to the fact that they recharred the red wine casks they finished some of this in, and so it's got heavily charred grooves in it. But then they went with the whole grooves theme in general. The groovy, baby.
So, yes.
Welcome to the village of peat and love.
So,
you get it's a dad joke. It's a dad joke, Ardbeg. It's a pun. Yes, I didn't even realize that until I just read this little note.
I don't know if it's a pun.
We're rolling back. It's a pun. Peat and love instead of peace and love.
Right, but I think a pun is like the actual word being used in a weird way.
No. It's for a word. It actually goes back. The first one was in Egypt, and if it sounds vaguely like the thing, you can use the word in place of the thing.
Who cares? It's the lowest rung on the ladder of humor.
We're rolling back the years to an Isla time, when Ardbeg was a very different place. Join Mickey Heads, our distillery manager, on a meandering trip down memory lane to the groovy wee place that was Ardbeg Village. From here you will find a thriving community with its own post office, billiard hall, 2 choirs, and even a football team, as well as the colorful stories, alternative lifestyle, and experimental folk that led us to the Ardbeg Grooves.
All right, so this is 51%.
Oh, it smells magnificent.
51.6. Question about the grooves though, because they obviously went, crazy, hippie, groovy type of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
This is sold internationally.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like, I can see that being in the States. We had that scene, the groovy baby, whatever. And then...
It was England first, though.
Yeah, I can see it in England, but in all these other countries, would they get that reference?
I don't know.
Did
they care.
Did that vibe, did that
It
scene...
may not make it to the other.
Did it cross borders?
It did in the West.
Okay.
And I think people picked up on it elsewhere.
All right.
So this is a whiskey. First on the nose, by the way.
It smells really great.
Vanilla, extreme char, and smoke, and peat.
Yeah.
But there's fruit back there. There's even barbecue sauce. I'm getting the weird, tangy, sweet barbecue sauce.
Tangy, sweet, because there's a lot of different barbecue sauce.
Yeah, tangy, sweet.
I'm going to go over to the sipping.
I'm going to take a sip, too. Oh, yeah.
Ooh. That is...
Oh, that's good.
Man, if you like peat...
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to... That one's peaty.
Peaty?
It's almost like a meat tray from the Italian, charcuterie plate.
Yeah. I'm getting peat and almost an aggressive level of ashiness.
Yeah, ash, not charred wood.
Usually
ash notes.
Usually ash isn't as pronounced as this, I think. Usually ash.
You just picked up on what you were saying, didn't you?
Pronounced.
And the junior high are back. School started again. It's that time of year.
Usually ash is one of these notes where
you said ash.
it's like a mid to light type of note. This is it's right up there with the peat, man.
I agree. A whiskey that has been laid down in wine casks, intensely charred to produce heavy grooves on the surface of the wood. The result is a whiskey aromatic with smoked spices and distant bonfires, sweet vibes of vanilla popcorn, and smoky soot, fading into a mellow haze of apples, fresh flowers, and smoked pear.
So you
dig?
You just basically said I was right.
Rolling back the years.
I'm not getting...
It's story time.
I wasn't getting those fruit notes, though.
10,000 people attend the peace rally in Washington,
You're just reading the little booklet.
It's story time.
Is that the episode?
It's story time. I'm reading
How
your
many
story.
pages do you have?
Only 5 pages.
No, you can't read 5 pages
small print.
and call it the episode.
It's a great story.
No, dude.
Some people are never going to get to read this story.
It's online. I promise you it's online. Just go look for the Grooves Ardbeg book.
10,000 people attend a peace rally in Washington,
Are you trying
D.C.
to phone in this
Meanwhile, on Isla, Isla's last full-time peat cutter, Nori Kimball, rallies an audience of Isla visitors and gives a peat cutting demonstration. The peat may be 10,000 years old, but Nori isn't stuck in the past. This is riveting shit. In fact, he's the first to introduce amplified music to the island. Whoa! That's when shit gets crazy.
I just imagine cavemen.
Nori from Ardbeg.
It's like cavemen discovering fire.
Yeah. Oh! Nori from Ardbeg is the first to bring amplified music to the island of Isla.
That year was 1994.
Come on, this is good storytelling, but mostly fun reading between the lines.
Right. We got Wyatt Steed here. Thanks to you both, I have successfully converted my dad from a rum and coke guy to a whiskey neat guy. I started with the Bellavini 14 Caribbean cask. Very nice. Then on to the Glenmorangie Quinte Reuben. After was Glenfiddich 12. And then I convinced him to try the Lefroy 10 at our local whiskey bar. And he loved it so much we had to stop on the way home to pick up a bottle.
Ah, okay.
Thanks to you both, I can now sit on the patio, smoke a cigar, and enjoy just about any whiskey with my dad. Cheers.
Wait for it,
Yes.
though. There's a follow-up.
What? Follow-up update from Wyatt Steed. I'm now convinced my dad loved whiskey all along. And the reason why he was so open to trying the whiskeys was that I was buying them. I got mooched.
That's a good story.
Wyatt Steed's dad. A legend.
I don't know if I like this.
Son,
heavy,
you're
smoky
opening my
stuff.
eyes to all these wonderful flavors.
Show me more. I'm not entirely sure I like it yet.
We got the Graham Young. Graham Young. Yeah, I have always liked Donation Day until today. You really trashed all Canadian whiskey, and I would definitely not agree. Old liquor wins could in fact be the worst spirit made in Canada.
Yeah, that's true.
As it does suck. Laughing my ass off. But there are some sublime single malts too. Glenora Distillery was a classic example. They have several classic examples that really put several loved scotches to the test. I would render to think most bourbons too. I'm a huge fan of the channel, but I'm also a sensitive Canadian?
Wow.
Can Canadians be sensitive?
They're not allowed to.
Like, sensitive is something that people who get professionally offended, they get to be sensitive. Canadians are like solid.
Yeah, they're like, meh,
yeah.
it's fine. We have many times raved about Canadian whiskey when we found something good.
Yes. So if there's ever a single episode where we're shitting on a country, we know the country has other things where we understand, but we're not going to give all the footnotes and qualifiers.
Yeah.
Except in the case of Canada, all of it sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, except Canada.
All right. So
I even sang the national song for them one time.
you butchered their song. You butchered their song. The worst. You know, if we did a Canadian Whiskey Week, I'd shoot myself.
And just another nail in the coffin.
See,
Look, guys, I apologize. He doesn't get out much.
no,
He's not socialized. He's not housebroken or public broken.
you know what? You know, people.
Are we still going?
Yes.
You're still going.
You know, how people, whenever they say something that's vaguely racist, but they say, "Oh, it's cool. I got like a lot of, black friends
Black
or a lot of Hispanic friends."
So when you say something anti-Canadian, you're like, it's fine.
so I got a lot of Canadian friends.
So the takeaway on this for me is that this Ardbeg is quintessential, spicy, smoky, dark Ardbeg. But there's a weird fruit note in the back of this thing that you don't always find in like the Ardbeg 10. That's really nice.
Yeah, I can't find the fruit. But what's interesting to me is how much of a swinging cod this thing has.
Oh, dude. Wait. I just discovered something. Let go. I'm trying to help you here.
And, this is important, and how the name, the grooves, that doesn't get you prepared for what's actually going on in this bottle. It's like grooves, it's lighthearted, it's fun, it's funky, it's kind of silly. It's like, nah, there's some...
Wait.
There's some serious notes going on here.
Okay, now mix that up, and you'll all of a sudden discover the sweet candied fruit note in the back of this.
Yeah, there's a sweetness.
Right? With a little bit of water, the candied fruit note kind of jumps out a little bit.
This is probably one of the ashiest whiskeys I've had.
Yeah. You just rant over. No, I would just poured you more. Well, this is a committee release. We're not going to get more of it. Damn it. Dude, that doesn't help me. Give me the... If you're going to pour for both of us. Nah, damn it. Give me that damn bottle. Jeez. You can't be trusted in this room. All right, here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal a lover's heart.
And if you drink, even if you're Canadian,
may you drink with us.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.